It's the holiday season, and with the holiday season brings meeting up with people that you don't see a lot, like, distant family members, friends of family, just stuff. Just a lot of people coming into your life again, and you're like, great, gotta socialize. Some of you guys really like to socialize. I cannot talk to people. This has nothing to do with that. Recently, I've attended a lot of things, a lot of events where I met with people who I haven't seen in forever. And the first question that everyone asked me, do you still draw? I don't know why I said it in an annoying voice, because it wasn't an annoying question, but I felt kind of uncomfortable because it's me, because I feel uncomfortable all the time. But I felt uncomfortable because, yes, I still draw, but a lot of those people expected me to have like an artistic, creative career, which I am not in an artistic career at all. But so yeah, I felt really uncomfortable because I'm like, I know they expect me to have done this for my job, and I feel like I'm a failure of an artist because I'm not, which we can get into that topic a little later down or whatever. But it just really drove me crazy when I got home, and I was like, when I was a kid, I remember telling people that I wanted to be an artist, fashion designer, graphic designer, anything in the creative field. I remember telling people that's what I wanted to do as a career, as a child, and being shut down. Always being shut down. Saying that it's hard to get into the arts, that I'm not gonna make any money, I'm gonna be homeless, I'm not gonna have food, I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills. As a kid, like not even as an adult. I kind of understand if I was an adult, if I was, in my 20s and I was struggling because I was only focusing on art and I didn't have a job, and people were like, hey, maybe you should get a part-time job to kind of cover the bills, and then you can do art on the side, and then once, if you ever become successful there, then you can leave your job, and then, yeah, I get that, I get having a backup plan, because that's smart. But as a child, being 7 years old and being told you cannot be an artist because you will fail and you're gonna be homeless, it sucked. And to be told that while growing up, and then when you're an adult, people being surprised that you're not in the creative field, it just sucks. I'm like, wait, where were you? Where was that support when I was a child? I needed that. People would shut me down so hard, and it got to the point where I wouldn't tell people that I wanted to get into the arts, because why would I? Why would I want to be lectured again and again and again? Nobody wants that. It wasn't until I was supposed to talk about the picture I'm working on, but I don't know. You can see it if you are watching. Chibi, whatever, OC. Anyways, I lost my train of thought, and that's why I didn't want to do that. Oh no. Okay, well, since I lost my train of thought, this is my OC Calder. I forgot to draw him in Halloween like I always do, so then I drew him in winter clothes. He's like a monster, bug monster, but I think I'm making him into an alien, so he's a bug monster alien. Whatever. That's that. Clip Studio Paint. Anyway, one of my core memories of this happening was when I was a senior in high school, which, if you're not in America, I don't know, it's the last year of high school. I was 17, possibly 18 at that point, but 17 at least. So that's where I was, and I was in my statistics class. Because I failed algebra, and that would not be the last time I failed algebra, but I failed algebra the first time then. And so I was put into statistics, and it was super easy. The teacher was very interesting. So interesting. She was so interesting. And she was pretty chill though, okay? So I think during this time, she might have finished the lesson, and we had a few minutes of downtime. So she was like, do whatever, man. Just, be chill about it. So I was drawing because that's what I do. I love to draw, especially in high school. When I was around 14, 15, 16, that is when I really, really, really fell back in love with art. That is when I created my first OC, Luca, my first official OC. I was so in love with art again. And so she saw me drawing. She came around, saw me drawing, and I think she asked me if I wanted to get into the arts, or she immediately assumed that I did. Either way, she shut me down so fast. It was ooh, I think I did tell her. Oh gosh, I can't remember if I told her I wanted to get into the arts. Guys, it was so long ago and my memory already sucks. But she just told me off about not getting into art because I'm not going to make any money. and that I need to find something else and that art can be my backup. And again, I understand that. I was 17, 18, so I was just about to get it out there into the world, apparently, so supposedly. I understand the backup plan thing, but oh my gosh, did that hurt. It just hurt to, I don't know, even when I was older and I was like getting serious about art and like actually trying to improve and stuff, that wasn't enough to be like, you know what, maybe you should give it a shot, or, you know, I don't know. I just am so passionate about young artists being uplifted for being creative. I don't know, I feel like we should support kids and their hobbies, as long as they're not like hurting anyone, obviously. Like, is it so hard to just support people for what they want to do? Is that so hard? Something tells me that, like, once people start seeing that you kind of have a little bit of skill, they're like, oh, yeah, maybe you should get into that. But I feel like we shouldn't wait for people to have any sort of skill or talent in order to encourage them. Like, a few years ago, I showed it was so dumb, but I agreed to draw my coworkers for free. It was a new job, okay? I was trying to impress these people, and I was like, I'm just gonna do a little bust shot. It's gonna be super simple. It's gonna be like a couple hours each. So I did that, and I showed it to them, and my manager was like, why are you here? Why aren't you doing this for a living? Like, okay, where was that when I needed it as a child? Only because you think it's good, though. I feel like if my art didn't look that great, she wouldn't have said that, because why would you want an untalented artist out there trying to make a living off of it, right? Only when you think they're like skilled. If they reach your level of skill, you're like, oh, maybe you should have done this. Like, why are you here? Like, I'm here because nobody encouraged me to get into this. That's why I'm here. I'm here because I didn't try, because I don't know. I'm not the type of person to go and spite, you know, like if somebody says you can't do this, I'm not like, oh, I definitely can. I'm going to prove them wrong. That's not me, girl. That is not me. So I'm like, damn, you're right. I can't do anything. It was the same with YouTube as well. This is like talking about forever ago when, like, you know, my videos were getting views in 2016. I remember like bragging to a family member, before I got a lot of views, I was telling them about how I was getting into YouTube and how I make videos and how some people like them, and it was like so fun. It was so fun. And they were like, yeah, cool. And I was like, okay. And then once I started getting paid from YouTube, that's when they were like, wow, this is really great. And I'm like, okay, but where was the support when I wasn't making money off of it? Why can't people support you? Even, I don't know what I'm trying to get with this. You get it, right? You're putting it together. You guys are smart. You're so smart. I feel like I'm trying this new thing where I'm trying to like not censor myself as much, and I'm trying to be more open with how I actually feel like I talk on the inside of my head out there onto YouTube videos. That's kind of how I started making videos. I was just so open. I was just so myself. And then when more people that I knew watched me, I started censoring myself. And then YouTube got really sucky. Like, I hated doing YouTube videos because everybody that I know watches me. And stop. I hate people who know me to watch me. Except you, bestie. Oh, I have one person who watches me that I do not mind. I love you. You know who you are. I love you. You can keep watching me. But everybody else can stop. Where was I going with that? Oopsie. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm trying this new thing where I'm kind of just trying to be a little more authentic. But I know it's a little bit everywhere. And I know the amount of people who have told me to please outline like your script. Please make a script or make an outline or do something to have some sort of form, some sort of something that makes sense. Guys, I've tried so many times to make outlines for videos, and I just can't do it. And, you know, that's just a skill issue, you know? That's fine. Like, this originally, my channel was supposed to be like a diary where I just talk about whatever. So I'm just gonna try to continue doing that. I'm gonna try to get back into that, and hopefully I'll start liking making videos again. Who knows? But, I mean, I kind of do. Just not as much as I used to. So, yeah, I'm trying to be, but the whole point of me even mentioning that was because I'm sorry that I sound a little weird sometimes. Like, I feel like yeah, so sorry, but hopefully I don't scare you off. This is just, let's pretend that we're like at a sleepover, like Owl's Nest. We're at a sleepover, and I had like a couple shots or something. Then you can say, oh, she's a little tipsy or buzzed. That's why she's like this. But in reality, I'm not. Random other tangent, but I forgot why, but I was looking through these old comments on some old videos. I think it had to, whatever, it was for a reason. And the amount of comments people left saying that I was drunk, because I just am like this. Back then in 2016, yeah, 17, people were like, she's drunk, she's so drunk, like I can tell she's drunk. And I'm like, bitch. It is 9 a.m. probably when I'm recording that. I either record in the early morning or late night, okay? I am not drunk. I'm just, I don't know. This is just how I am. I'm sorry. On the inside. Usually, I don't talk like this to other people because I'm scared that they will judge me. But this is me trying to talk without thinking about being judged. And I know I'm going to be judged, and that's fine if you want to judge me, but please just leave my channel. I've been talking for too much. Oh my god, this had no point. Here is the message of the video. The message is to please, 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 please support all children artists and all young artists. You know what? Not even children. Starting artists. If you're in your 30s or 40s or 50s and you just barely picked up a pencil, you're like, I want to try this. Fucking go for it. I support you. Who cares if you want to make it a career or not? Just do it. Just start. Guys, AI art. That's in quotation marks, by the way. The amount of people who are just AI art overall as a topic. Hate that. Just know I'm against it. To all the AI companies reaching out to me for collabs, fuck you. Leave me alone. Don't care for you. The amount of people who who use AI to quote unquote create things because they can't fucking be bothered to pick up a pencil and just learn to draw because they don't believe anyone can draw, or they're like, oh, the AI makes it like, you know, it's ableism or whatever, like I can't hold a pencil. And it's like, have you seen that there are artists out there who draw with their feet? There are blind artists out there who can still like make whatever type of art there. Yeah, the amount of people who go through that just because they want the title of artist when they're not. Guys, you should be proud of being an artist. You should be proud, even if you think your art sucks, which I'm sure it doesn't. Everybody starts somewhere. My art, I still think my art sucks, to be honest, but I'm gonna try to not. Guys, be proud. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna end the video because I just don't think I'm going anywhere with this. Besides, please support artists no matter what age, no matter where they are in their journey. Can we just not tell them that they're gonna fail and they're gonna be homeless and stuff? Like, can we just at least, even if you don't believe in them, can you pretend for a little bit, you know? So they don't end up like, you know, the voice that you're listening to right now. Can we pretend and be nice? Okay? Yep, okay. Anyways, if you're still here, thank you so much for putting up with this. I promise I'm not on any type of drug. It is just, what time is it? 6 p.m.? It's 6 p.m. I drank a whole Arizona tea thing. I have to pee so bad. But I'm just here and I'm vibing, man. I'm not on any drugs, but I'm vibing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wanted to vent about that. And there's still more holidays to come. I have more people to talk to. Luckily, it's just my immediate family, and they know everything that's going on, probably. Well, not really, but, you know, so they're not going to ask me anything. Thank God. But, yeah, anyways, that's all. Thank you for being here and, like, putting up with me. I really appreciate you. I hope you like the art. I was trying to do, like, a chibi example because I want to open commissions soon. I've been saying that for months, though, because, commissions are hard. Anyways, if you can relate to any of this, let me know because I miss talking to you guys. And I'm really bad at responding to people, but I'll try so hard to respond to like a handful. Sorry, that was so loud. I'll try so hard to respond to like a lot of people. To all 5 people who comment on this video. So yeah, thank you. I will see you eventually. Bye-bye.